Hey YouTube, it's currently 4:57 a.m. on Monday, December the 4th, which just happens to be the day that Jay-Z and I were both born, and I feel like a few other celebrities, but Jay-Z is the only one I can remember because that's my dad's favorite rapper, because my dad is from New York. He's from Jamaica, Queens, to be exact. But I am not Jamaican. I feel like I always have to say that. People are like, so you're Jamaican? I'm like, no, I'm not Jamaican. My dad just grew up in Jamaica, Queens. So it's my birthday. I kind of know the look I want to do, but then I kind of don't. Y'all know how I operate. Nothing has changed within the past 24 hours. It's either I have a look in mind or I don't. So I kind of do, but not really, but kind of. So let's go ahead and get started. My skin is already cleansed and moisturized. You can see we have some friends over here. There was, oh yeah, she's still there. Have one on my chin as well. Have a couple pimples, stress related. I've been sick and I've just been like stressed about being sick and like wanting to get healthy. And now I feel totally fine. Today I feel great. So let's jump in with primer. I'm going to use my One Heck of a Blot Instant Pore Perfecting Primer. I love this stuff. I'm going to go in with it because as of right now, I don't really have okay, there have been plans spoken of by the girls at my job at Ulta. They're like, what? You don't have any plans for your birthday? We're going to change that. So one of the girls who also happens to be a teacher, when she's not at Ulta, was like, we're going to plan you a birthday dinner. And so she was like getting my phone number last night and everything. And she's like, I'll call you. I'll call you. But she hasn't called me yet. But my other one of the managers said like the first time I hung out with her, she didn't call us either. She'll call you eventually. Like she'll call you eventually. So I might be having some sort of birthday dinner this evening with a few ladies that I work with at Ulta in downtown Beaufort. We're gonna go to downtown Beaufort. I think to one of their restaurants, which is really nice because it's like on the waterfront. So I could get some really, really, really cute, birthday pictures on the waterfront at night with the bridge lit up behind me. It's really, really pretty. So that'll be nice if that happens. I've just learned in my 25 years of life that the best way not to let yourself down is not to have expectations. She seemed pretty serious about it though, but I have a feeling she's going to be like calling me like when she gets off work at 5:30, like, okay, where do you want to go? Or like, what time do you want to meet up? So we'll see. I really like that primer. It really does like smooth out your skin and helps to like get rid of your pores, and it just feels so good on the skin. It's one of my favorite primers right now. All right, for foundation, I haven't even thought about what foundation I want to wear today. Since I'm thinking about what foundation I want to wear, let me give you an update on the foundation that I wore yesterday. So yesterday I tried out the LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation. This is really good. It lasted really well, and I know it looks like the color doesn't match on camera and in the bottle, but it actually matches me okay. And it looked really good, and I got lots of compliments on my skin, and people were asking me what I was wearing. And so, yeah, that foundation is really nice, but I think I'll still use it the way that I used it yesterday, which is mixing it with a deeper foundation around the perimeter just to make sure that everything comes together. But it really does like match my chest and the center of my face really, really well. So for foundation today, we're going to go in with a mixture of Huda Beauty and Too Faced Born This Way. That sounds like a good combo. This is really full coverage. I like the shade of this as well. This is more medium to buildable full coverage. Looks really beautiful on the skin, and it's a little bit darker than me though. So we're gonna go in with Huda in the center of the face. We're gonna do half a pump on this side, half a pump on this side. I'm wearing the shade 520G Nutmeg in the Huda Beauty foundation. And for the Too Faced Born This Way, I'm wearing the shade Cocoa, which is their deepest shade as of right now, but they're working on more shades supposedly with Jackie Aina, so I'll be excited for those to come out. And we're going to put one pump of this on the forehead, one pump on this cheek, one pump on this cheek, oops, and some on my chin, because let's be extra. I'm going to blend all of this in with a dampened beauty blender. This is the black one. There's a hair on my face, a dog hair. So I'm just going to go in and blend this into my skin. I'm going to tell you right now that the Huda Beauty is going to look yellow-green on my skin. It really picks up super like olivey on camera. But I promise you in person, I don't look yellow, I don't look green. I look beautifully chocolate brown. And I hate when people are like, get the right shade. I have the right shade. Thank you. It just looks like the wrong shade on camera because I have very bad camera quality, which, you know, I'm doing what I can with what I got, okay? So I'm just gonna blend these two together and work them into my skin with the beauty blender. I've been liking to use a brush or a beauty blender for my foundation lately. I feel like both look good. I don't really prefer one over the other. I feel like they both look really nice, and I really like both of these foundations mixed together. The Huda Beauty does have a scent to it, but I really love the coverage of the Huda Beauty. I feel like it looks really nice on the skin, really nice full coverage. But I like to mix it with the Too Faced because Too Faced is more of like a natural coverage. So the two mixed together not only give me like a really nice shade, but gives me more of the finish I'm looking for. And I'm laying my edges. I just have my hair pulled back how I've been wearing it because it's simple, it's easy, and I've been sick and not really wanting to fuss with it or deal with it. Ideally, I would have loved to have like, you know, a braid out or a twist out or some style where I could wear my hair big and curly and out and pretty and all that. But, you know, sickness really had me down for the past couple of weeks, and that was just not going to happen. All right, so we are blended. We are definitely blended. Have another pimple under my chin, really. So now we can go in and set the face. Yeah, these two mixed together are such a nice, pretty shade. It's still a little dark, but that's okay. Yeah, she's a little dark. That's okay though. I could use concealer and all that highlight, but y'all know I'm just simple. I don't really like concealer like that. Oh, I'm drinking coffee out of this cup. Water out of this cup. So we're going to go ahead and set the face. Of course, I'm going to use my tried, trusted, and true Coty Airspun powder to set my entire face. I'm going to start off using the sponge just to get under my eyes. I'm just tapping some of this into the cap and kind of sifting it around. I'm going to take the damp beauty blender and go in under my eyes just a little bit. Just a little bit. and my eyelids, just to make sure that they're set pretty well before we go any further. And I get these little dots. I'm sure you guys can see the little dots. I normally don't use the sponge to press in the powder, but I wanted to start off that way just to ensure that it stays in those areas where I'm kind of prone to creasing. And now for the rest of my face, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Powder brush to put the powder on. So y'all already know the process. Dip it in the powder, knock off the excess. I like to rotate the brush. As I knock off the excess, just so that the brush gets evenly coated. And then I like to go in and press the powder into my skin. To set the makeup in place. Set the makeup in place. Set the forehead, the 6 head that I have. I have a very large forehead. Yeah, I'm not redoing my makeup or anything. I'm too lazy for that. I rarely ever like do my face twice in a day. Even if like I'm going out or something, I just do it in the morning if it's like a school day. I just wear something that I can wear all day. Let's go into this forehead. She is nice and wide and high. So there's this guy that when I was in high school / whenever I go back home well, not home, but my parents' home. I don't like to call Sumter home. Where my parents live, when I go to church there, he used to go to church with me because he's in the military, in the Air Force. And he legitimately like disappeared. I was like, did he get deployed? Like, is he at a war? Like, he didn't really tell anybody where he went. He literally disappeared, okay, for like years. I feel like it's been years since I've like talked to him. And then like all of a sudden he just starts like messaging me on Snapchat and stuff. And he's like I don't say a totally different person, but he's definitely got some more like life experience under his belt, just the way that he speaks, and he's definitely got like some know-how. He kind of grew up very sheltered, secluded. I won't put all his business out there, but I'll just say I'm pretty sure like he's adopted. He's a black man, but he's adopted into a Caucasian family. I'm pretty sure they're white. And he grew up like in the Midwest, so well, there's plenty of black people in the Midwest, depending on what city you're in, but I think he was in like an area where there weren't very many black people, and he just was not, he's young, okay? I don't know, I can't remember his exact age. We're very close in age. But like he just like, back in the day, he literally knew nothing about like pop culture or just like black culture, and it's like you don't have to keep up with it because I don't even really keep up with it, but like you should like know about Kim, like you should know Kim Kardashian, like just little stuff you should just know. Like you should know Beyonce had twins, you should know Serena Williams got married, like just random stuff like that that you just like hear about. Or like you should know who like Cardi B exists. Like you don't need to know all her songs. Like you should know that she has some random song. Like you might not even know what it's called, but like you should know it's about like bloody shoes or like something ridiculous. You should know she was a stripper. Like you should just know random. I feel like if you're my age, in my age group, in your 20s, there's just random stuff you should just know, even if you don't keep up with it. Because like regardless, like your friends are going to be talking about it. You know, if you have friends in this age group, there's going to be at least one person who's like obsessed with that kind of stuff. And that's kind of like my little sister. My little sister is all into pop culture, hip hop culture, celebrities and media. She knows all about what's going on. And my mom and my sister both love like those reality TV shows like Love and Hip Hop and Hollywood Wives and basketball, all that stuff. I don't watch any of that stuff. So because they watch that stuff, I get to hear about it kind of through them, even though I don't really keep up with it. But I do listen to popular music. That's another thing. He didn't really listen to popular music, so I feel like that also, like, he was kind of just out of the loop. Couldn't really talk about much because, like, I just feel like I was just out here in the real world and he was just in this little fantasy secluded world. But all of that has changed in our conversation since he has just reappeared from where, I don't even know where he went. We didn't really talk about, it's just been hilarious talking to him because, like I said, it's like a complete change. Like, you know some things. Like, okay, you're acting your age and not like a 85-year-old man in a nursing home. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just been funny. Why did I even bring that up? I don't know. Okay, so I've set my face with that powder, as you can see. And now I'm just taking the damp beauty blender I used to blend out my foundation. And I'm just going over my face. This helps to, like, mesh the powder in with your skin so that you don't look powdery, you don't look cakey, you just look smooth and airbrushed, as you can see. Which this powder isn't really, the way I apply it doesn't really give me like a powdery finish, but I just like to do that just to make sure everything meshes into the skin. There's still a little bit left in the cap, so I'm just gonna keep like setting my face, even though I don't really need to. Like, she's good. She's set. She's ready to take on the day. Ready to take on these children at school. But I'm just gonna go over certain areas again. Right now I have on pretty full coverage. You can vary like the faintest bit. You can see some of my darkest marks like around my jawline, but that's okay. I have on basically like full coverage. All right. Just trying to use up the powder that's in here, so it's not as messy when I put the cap on. All right. So we're all set with the Coty Airspun. Closing that up. This stuff has lasted me, I don't even know how long. We can probably go back on YouTube and find like when I originally bought this years ago. It's lasted me forever, and such a good powder. Like, it really does give you such a smooth airbrush finish. We're gonna unleash the edges. They're nice and smooth. Gonna put this in here. I like sitting down too. I also feel better sitting down. I refreshed my hair yesterday. It's in the same style though. I just like oiled it, moisturized it, you know, make sure. And I'm taking care of it during this time somehow. Now I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and like go over my edges a little bit. You can see there's kind of a line of demarcation, but for the most part, I got right up to my edges with my foundation. And like I said, on camera, it's coming off more like olivey green than it really is in person. So where my foundation ends and my scalp begins isn't as obvious in person. So I'm not really too worried about it. I'm just taking that damp beauty blender with whatever leftover foundation's on it, and I'm just pressing over my skin yet again. That's my thing. I love doing this. This eye is kind of red. It's been kind of irritated. I'm not sure why. I feel like there's a spot on it too. I don't know what's going on with that eye. Can y'all see how this one's kind of red compared to this one? Don't know why that my eye is so red. I don't know why. Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather since you and I are together. Those are not the words, but I love that song. I really do love that song, Stormy Weather. Okay. I'm trying to decide what highlighter do I want to wear today. I have so many options now. I'm going to get one more highlighter kit. I'm going to get the Cover FX because it's on sale for $25 instead of $39 originally. And I swatched all the shades and they're really pretty. And there's this one shade that looks white, but it's like this iridescent duochrome shift. It's so pretty. I feel like after that, no more highlighters. Like I have all highlighters that I need, and I have like high-end highlighters, which I've never had before. So, okay, ow, my scalp. My head is itchy. My scalp is itchy. Even though I just oiled her. She's moisturized. She's been oiled. What highlighter do I want to use? I kind of want to use It's My Ray Ray Radiant. Is that the glow I'm going for on my birthday? Or do I want to use Becca? Topaz. I don't know. So many options. Do I want to use Carly Bible? No, I don't want to use Carly Bible. We're going to use Becca or It's My Ray Ray. Do I want like super gold highlight today? Yeah, let's do it. We're going to use Becca Topaz, which is right down here in the Après Ski Glow Highlights palette. It's just a really nice gold. Really nice gold highlighter. And we're going to use the number 4 brush from the It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetics collab. Because I really like this brush for highlight. And we're just gonna tap a little, a little bit. We're gonna add just a drop of highlighter. Yeah, this is not a drop at all. And we're gonna turn these, don't worry about these pimples. We're gonna turn them into moles later. Large moles, but nonetheless, they will not be pimples in a little bit. Yes. Okay, yeah, I'm very happy with this choice. It's very golden, which I think I want today for my highlight. We just want to highlight to heaven. This brush is so good for highlighting. So I kind of like apply and then I kind of go over and blend it out a little bit. Oh, I love how this cheek is like nice and smooth and this one is like, no, girl, we're not gonna let you live. So like basically a third of my life is over. I was talking to my best friend Hannah, my Korean American best friend that I met in Kansas in high school, that lives in Portland, the one I went to visit last December, almost a year ago. Wow, it's been a year since I've seen her. Jeez. I was talking to her I was like, yeah, basically a third of my life is over because the average life expectancy, I believe, for women in America is 77, and I'm 25 today. So yeah, and this third of my life has been really good. Like, I've definitely learned a lot, and I believe the second third is going to be the best for sure. I think that's when all my dreams are going to come true, like marriage and babies and being a teacher of the year, and I just really want to be a teacher of the year. Like, I don't even want to be like a world-renowned music educator. Like, that's a little much, and I'm just trying to chill and like live kind of like on the low. I want to be out here doing like public speeches all the time and stuff, but to be like a teacher of the year, like in my state, whatever state I end up in, would be great. I would love that. That'd be an honor. Yeah, that's pretty much like my only dreams, is to be like a teacher of the year and be a mom and be a wife. Oh, and to grow my hair really long. I feel like that's definitely gonna happen this third of my life. I'm just like a chill person. Like, I'm not high maintenance. I don't want a lot out of life. I'm very like thankful and not complacent was the word. Content. Yes, I'm very content with what I have. I don't really need a lot. And if there's stuff that I do want, I work hard and I get it. So I'm very much of that mindset. Like, if there's something you want, just work hard and you'll get it. Maybe get like a real camera for YouTube, maybe? That's not really one of my dreams though. That's not really on my radar. If somebody gave me one, I would use it. I would love to like get into photography. I would love to like take pottery classes. I really enjoy like art a lot. So maybe do more art in my life. This next third, definitely the last third is gonna be filled with like art. I'm gonna be going to painting classes and stuff and pottery and making mugs and jugs and vases and things for people. I would love to take like sailing lessons, learn how to sail a boat. I think that'd be legit. Um, Still using Topaz, still highlighting. I'm highlighting all the usual places I normally do. Y'all know. Y'all know me. Yeah. Pretty simple. Trying to think what else I really want to do. I want to travel more. Definitely. I feel like, oh yeah, becoming a flight attendant, that's something I want to do. If I don't stay teaching for like until I retire, I definitely want to at least take a break from teaching, become a flight attendant, and maybe come back to teaching. That'd be cool. I definitely want to learn American Sign Language. That is something I'm super interested in. Like super duper, like super duper interested in. I would love to learn ASL. Oh, she's so pretty. This highlighter. Okay, so I feel like I am highlighted now. No, Lachune. Oh, somebody's going down the stairs, so she's gonna growl and bark. All right, so I used Becca Topaz to highlight my face today. It's just a very nice gold highlighter. It's really pretty on deeper skin. I feel like you can't go wrong with gold, on deep skin. It's just really pretty. I'm trying to debate if I want to do any contouring. Since my face is actually a little bit dark, it's a little bit dark. We're not going to go in with any contour. I'm not going to like chisel out the cheekbones, I don't think, today. Well, I kind of feel like I should because it's my birthday. Like I should be a little extra and do that. I don't know. Let's see. So we're going to go into the It's My Ray Ray palette and take the shade Brownie Bites on this Coastal Scents brush. Normally I would try and like use all her brushes, but I'm just using what I know works. And Brownie Bites is this contour shade right here, the deepest one. I'm going to take like the very edge of this brush, like the bottom little portion, dipping it in there. Oh my gosh, you see that pigmentation? And yeah. Um I'm trying to blend it out, but yeah, she's real pigmented. I forgot how pigmented this is. Yo, and it really shows up on my skin. Okay, so right now I'm just trying to blend it out. Yo. Like when I say that this contour is like super pigmented, like it really is pigmented and it really does show up. But I'm not going right in the hollows of my cheek, like right under my cheekbone with it. This side always blends better. Like what the heck? This side looks good. Adding a little bit more. I'm using very light pressure as well. And I'm literally just blending it up and like forward. You see, that side looks good. This side, she needs help. Really? Really? Okay. We got this. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. You see how this side looks nice? This side looks great. Yeah, this side looks. This side is popping. This side is stopping. We're stopping. Popping. We're stopping. When I keep adding more, that's the funny thing, right? Okay, so we need to clean her up. She's not bad, but she's just a little bit too low. Whatever's left over, I'm just gonna like lightly brush on the sides of my nose, not adding any more product. I'm just gonna take whatever's on here. We're gonna graze her along the sides of my nose, just because I can, and whatever's left over, we're just gonna brush the forehead. We're not even touching the forehead really. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna take the middle contour shade called Mocha. Again, I just use Brownie Bite, which you see is very pigmented and shows up on deeper skin. But we're going to take the shade Mocha, which is a little bit closer to my skin tone. It's not my skin tone exactly, it's just closer. And we're going to take this Glossier brush that came with my Wowder. I'm going into that shade Mocha, which is lighter. I'm loading up the brush, and we're going to use her to go in and fix this contour situation by kind of like letting it bake. Wow, this side is just super contoured. We're gonna do it on both sides just so that it matches like the intensity. Even this side doesn't really need it. But just so like both sides are like super sharp. And I like to take this powder because it's a little bit on the cool tone side. So I feel like it's a nice transition from like my skin tone, which is more warm, to the contour. You see how that helps just add sharpness. So we're just gonna leave it just like this for now. And I'm gonna take the damp beauty blender on this side and just go over it a little bit because it's still a little strong on that side. This side, it looks nice and blended. This side looks nice and blended. I can get down with this side. The other side though, I'm gonna take the brush I use for the highlight. I'm gonna kind of just go over it a little bit. Try and soften it up some. There we go. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Taking this brush with whatever's left over, I'm gonna start to blend up now, blend out that powder, just blend over the contour, soften it up a little bit because she's a little strong on the side still, but okay. So we have contour now. She's still a little much on this side. I feel like it's not as smooth like as this side, you know. But we're gonna probably be taking pictures on this side because this is where the pimples are not. So there we go. I did my little extraness that I normally wouldn't do. Doing good on time. It's only 5:30. Moving on to the brows. Wet n Wild Retractable Eyeliner Pencil. I love this for my brows, guys. Y'all already know. I just bought like 3 more the other day, so I never run out. Oops. I'm already messing up. Yo, I literally just messed up my brow. Yo, I really did mess it up. Like, that's way too low. I'm glad we're kind of doing simple eye makeup today because I'm about to have kind of bigger, bolder brows, so that's okay. We'll get it together. I hope this dress like looks nice enough for school, but not too much. I've shown y'all the dress. It's like this green shimmer dress. I want to wear it tonight too, but like I said, I'm feeling really like what I put on now is what I'm keeping on. I'll probably come home, take it off to like maybe take a nap, just depending on how tired I am from school today. But I don't really want to change or do a switcheroo. And I kind of want to sparkle today because it's my birthday. I want to sparkle, sparkle, girl, sparkle. Okay. So yeah, this brow, you'll see. It came out a little bit thicker than I was anticipating because I accidentally went a little too low in the front. But that's okay. We're gonna get it together. Doesn't look bad. Now I have that song stuck in my head, Stormy Weather. That's better than I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. I literally hate that song, but it has been stuck in my head for like the past month. Like we do a lot of counting, you know, because I teach elementary school music. We'll just like randomly be counting stuff. Like, guys, help me count how many jingle bells I have, or how many bucket drums do I have? How many people want to try this? And I'll literally just be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I literally start singing the song and the kids just start busting out laughing. Because it just pops in my head every time I count to 8. Alright, okay, brows are not looking as bad as I anticipated. I'm gonna make it work. That's what we do. That's what I do. Make it work. Oh, the Fenty Beauty Stunner lip paint. I need to talk to you guys about that, how that lasted. It lasted amazing. I like had a sandwich and everything, and it's not transfer proof. It definitely transfers, but like you don't really lose pigmentation from your lips. Like your lips are not gonna look patchy or anything like that. I do find that after I wore it for 8 hours, yeah, like 8 or 9 hours, it does get like a little dry in the inside, but that's normal. And I think my lips are just chapped because my lips are kind of dry. But I exfoliated them; they're doing better today. Let me put on some of my Big O. Y'all know this thing I've been using from Buxom. So yeah, I really like it. I enjoyed it. I like the color on me. I got lots of compliments. It was a good makeup day yesterday, even though I wasn't feeling too great. But now I feel okay. I feel okay. I feel pretty good. So I'm just now, literally as soon as I said that, I started to feel like a little off. But maybe I need to breathe. You know, I hold my breath sometimes. I talked all about that yesterday. Okay, let's go ahead and blend out these brows using that little sponge on the bottom of this applicator, which to me works really great. Okay, okay, brows, okay. They're slightly different shapes, but that's okay. I'm not mad at it. Okay. So those are the brows. They're not as thin as I normally make them. They're a lot on they're on the more like bushy side. But I don't mind them. I don't think they look bad with my face shape. This one just looks like I'm thinking a little, like I'm thinking. This one looks more relaxed. See how this one's like a little more like boom, and this one's more like down. That's okay though. It bothers me a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm like trying to get them to match, but it's all right. Okay, so my brows are done. We're gonna leave it at that. They're a little thicker than I normally do them, but they don't look bad. I feel like they can come in a little bit more though, like closer together, but that's okay. Actually, no, it's good. We're good. We're good. I'm just gonna take the brush that I use to apply my powder. I'm going to brush over my brows, like the fronts around them, just to make sure they are good. Very good, very good. Let's go ahead and set the brows in place using a little bit of older mascara. So that these hairs don't move. And then my brows can slay all day on this 25th anniversary of my life on this earth. So when I was born, my mom had an episiotomy. And they had to put the suction thing on my head to suck me out. So I did not want to come out. I was also born 10 days late. Fun times for my mom. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn these pimples on this side into moles. I named this one on my chin Ursula, but she's kind of going away. Yeah, she's not as bad, but I have this other one under my chin. Let's name her Jezebel. Like she's all the way like on the bottom of my chin. So we're going to turn Jezebel to a mole, which is really hard for me to do because I can hardly see down there. Which moles are not perfect circles, and neither is Jezebel. Okay, that's good enough for that. I'm cool with that. Nobody's really going to be seeing down there except the kids because they're shorter than me. And then the only other one I'm going to do are these two right here. These two really big ones right here. Let's name this one Lionel. And this one's kind of okay, but it hurts. What's that one going to be? Jezebel, Lionel, and Lamarcus. I just chose random names. There's no reasoning for that whatsoever. I just literally chose some random names. These are like in perfect alignment. I'm gonna let them dry a little bit, and then I'll kind of go over them with powder so they don't look as like piercings or like legit holes. Like they're perfectly circular, but we'll go over them a little bit later. Actually, looks like I do have 2 piercings right there, which I'm not opposed to because I like piercings. I love facial piercings. I would get more if I were not a teacher. Okay. Let's move on to the eyes. Like, yo, I'm running out of time. I'm starting to move slow. I'm starting to just chill out. But I got things I gotta do. At least everything at school is ready. All the files are pulled up. I just need to email all the teachers their stuff. I've been kind of slacking since I got back. But, you know, I've been sick, so. I love how I'm just like sitting here relaxing, literally just chilling. We're gonna go in with the Morphe 39A palette to do my eyes today because I've been loving this palette. It has been one of my favorites lately. There's so many beautiful colors. This palette really inspires me when I open it up. It inspires me to create, dare to create. Okay, this contour is not looking as bad. This one still looks better, but it's not as bad over here. So let's get into it. Let's get it popping. I already know kind of the look I want to do. It's going to be, we're going to do like a brown smoky eye. We're keeping it real simple because my dress is like green. Like the dress is what's going to be the focus and the lips. I want to do a purple lip. Purple is my second favorite color. I have the lip right here that I want to wear. It's a Smashbox one. So we're going to keep the eyes fairly neutral. And this palette just has so many beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shades. Let me just grab some brushes so that we're prepared to slay. We're prepared to do this. I got all the brushes I need right here. We're going to start with this BH Cosmetics brush that I've been loving. And we're going to take this. My mom just texted me. Oh gosh. As everything falls down. Thank you. I love you too. She just sent me a little happy birthday thing, of course. Go, Mom. We're going to take the shade Evolve, which I think is the first shade I ever used in this palette, but I really love it for the crease. We're going to take the shade Evolve, which is this transition shade right here. It's such a beautiful, nice, warm brown. I'm going to throw that in the crease using the It's My Ray in collaboration with BH Cosmetics number 6 brush. This is a fluffy crease brush for blending. I'm gonna take this, and yes, I love this shade so much, and we're gonna throw that in the crease. This look is gonna be, like I said, really, really simple, really, really easy. We're actually going to be dipping into a couple of different palettes, actually. We're going to go into the Jaclyn Hill because there's a shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette that I just love. Y'all already know what it is if you have watched some of my older videos. But I want that on my lids today because I just love that shade so much. And I wish they sold it individually because that's how much I love that shadow. I could wear that one shadow every day for the rest of my life. In the Jaclyn Hill palette. But I love the transition shades in here. The browns are just so perfect. Like, this is just so beautiful. So I'm going to put that all in the crease. Really, like, just blending it all in the crease, even on my lid. We're keeping this very simple. Today. On today, as people down here say. Yeah, this purple lip with this dress is going to be really pretty. We're going to do a pop of purple on the lower lash line as well because I do want a little bit of color in my makeup look today. I don't want to be totally neutral because that's not really me, you know? But I do want to wear like my favorite colors today. So we're focusing on green and purple. Green dress, purple accents in the makeup today. And there's like a purple color I've been dying to use on my eyes, and I'm going to use that on my lower lash line today. All right. I'm just working that shade in my crease. Y'all see that? It's just so nice on its own, I feel. Again, the shade is called Evolve. Really making sure to get it on the inner and outer corner. Do you hear my stomach making the strangest noise? It sounds like a baby elephant. It's like my intestines are making that sound that elephants make. It's not screaming. I don't even know what it's called. I don't even know what it's called. They don't bark, you know, they don't like howl. I don't even know what it's called. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let me keep it pushing. The next shade we're going to use on this brush from Coastal Scents, it's a little bit more dense. We're going to take the shade Oh, my dad wants to FaceTime me.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Cherise. Happy birthday to you. What's going on?
I'm putting my makeup on. I'm almost done, so I need to finish because I need to go to work.
You know,
So.
clammed up?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep. But I gotta kind of go to work, so you know I need to kind
How's it
of.
feel to be 45?
To be 25 feels the same. It's Jay-Z's birthday. You should tell him happy birthday.
Daisy?
Jay-Z.
Oh, it's Jay-Z's birthday too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Jay-Z's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a bad connection.
Yeah. Good morning. Trying to get ready.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting up ourselves.
I've been up
Have
since
a great day.
All right.
4:15.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so that was my parents FaceTiming me. They're working out in the garage. They're so funny. All right, so we're gonna take the shade Frame. I really like that shade. The way I just said that though. It's a deeper matte brown right here. That one. We're gonna put that in the crease as well to deepen up the crease, and then we're gonna go in with our lid color, and then we're about to be almost done with the eye look. Again, I'm taking this on a Coastal Scents brush. So we have Evolve, and now we have Frame from the 39A palette. Yeah, and that's a little bit deeper of a brown. It's not too dark though, because I don't want it to be too smoky. Y'all know how I am with being too smoky during the day and teaching school and whatnot, but it's like perfect. To deepen up in the crease with this brush. All right, I'm just going to blend out the edges with the previous brush and the previous shade Evolve. Just going to blend over the edges just to make sure everything's nice and seamless. That's one thing I got a compliment on yesterday. Is like they said, no matter like what eyeshadows I do, I usually blend really, really well. Like I always blend really well. even with the most simple looks. Like yesterday, I only used like 2 eyeshadows, but it was really well blended. All right, so that's the only 2 shades we're using from this palette because I want that Jack and Hill shade on my lid. It's my favorite one there. So going into the Jaclyn Hill palette in collaboration with Morphe. Love this palette as well. One of my favorites of the year, honestly. We're going to take the shade, you guessed it, the shade 24/7. It's that pressed glitter. It's the only like pressed glitter in here that I have to use to apply my finger. It's a beautiful brown shimmery shade. I love this shade so much. So I'm using my finger to apply that to my lid. It's just like chocolate diamonds. It's so pretty. It has like a silver undertone to it, like silver glitter in it, which kind of clashes because I have like gold, super gold highlight and stuff on, but I love the shade on my lid. And I'm just going to apply this to the lid, and I'm blending it out with my fingertip, but I love this shade so much. And then from this same palette, we're going to take the shade called Queen and put that in the inner corners. And then we'll do the lower lash line. And then this like brown smoky eye is done. Like, it is so simple, so easy. It matches every single color. The only thing I wish is that this had like gold glitter in it instead of silver, but I still love it. It reminds me of that shade I love from Sephora that I like to wear my lids called So Hollywood, but that one is more like straight up gold. I love that shade though too. Or Hollywood's Calling. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So once you have that on the lid, I'm just going to go in and blend in the crease with the previous brush. I'm not going to add any other product to it. I'm just going to go in and blend around this shadow. Awesome, awesome sauce, awesome sauce. So now we can do the inner corners. Like I said, we're going to take the shade Queen, which is the beautiful gold in the Jaclyn Hill palette right here. Boom, boom, boom. Placing that in the inner corners using this little brush from Coastal Scents that I almost always use to do my inner corner highlight. And I really love this gold. I feel like it matches my highlight and everything really, really well. It's a really nice gold. It's not too bright either. Another reason I like it. It's more of like a deeper gold. Now, you know, I could wear wing liner and all that. Maybe I will do a wing because it's my birthday, but y'all know I'm not really a wing kind of girl. But yeah, I'll put on a wing today. Why not? Even though your girl is almost 6 and I'm still not sure if that dress is going to be school appropriate. I didn't try it on either. I have a feeling it'll fit fine. I'll just wear a cardigan with it. My thing with a lot of dresses is that a lot of times I don't have enough chest to fill out the chest area. And so I have to like wear a super padded bra or something with it, which can end up looking a little strange and awkward for school because it's like, you didn't have those boobs for the past entire school year. You know what? Don't judge me. So we are done with the Jaclyn Hill palette. So going into our last palette for this look, yo, I really need to fart. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Oh gosh. Yep. That happened. It happens. Flatulence. Better out than in. Excuse me. Yeah, I was like, I'm not holding it in. So I finished my coffee. Gotta finish up my water. We're gonna go into the It's My Ray Ray palette. And there's a purple eyeshadow here that has been calling my name that I cannot wait to put all over my lids, but not today. And that is the shade Passion. So pretty. It's in the bottom corner right there. It's a beautiful purple shade. We're gonna put that on the lower lash line. I think that's a very appropriate name for my birthday to go on my lower lash line because I'm a very passionate person. I'm gonna use the same brush I use for my inner corners to apply this to the lower lash line. Yes. I wanted something purple but not too bright, and this is it. I just want a pop of color that's still kind of like neutral and subtle. This is perfect. Because the lip is going to be more intense. So I'm just blending this onto the lower lash line. All right. And that's it for eyeshadows. That's really pretty. I just want that to peek through the mascara I put on. It'll be really nice. All right, so we're done with that. Let's go ahead and put on a wing, a slight wing. We're not going to do anything too intense. 6 a.m., running out of time. Hair's already done, that's a good thing. So we're gonna do a small wing. As you can see, a really small wing. It's more so just to elongate my eye. We're not gonna do anything too intense. I don't really like the really cute like wing that turns up anyway. I don't know, I just feel like it looks kind of childish on me. I don't know. I'm doing more of like a non-traditional cat eye. It's more of a straight cat eye. I don't know what you would call it, how you would classify it. This is normally kind of how I wear my wing liner. I don't really tilt it up. I kind of just bring it out. And I'm going just to the center of my eye. Just gonna add some definition to the eye. See, that's nice. Just a little bit of something, something. Than my normal. For mascara, we're going with the Buxom Big T's mascara. I've been loving this mascara so very much. You just gotta build it up. So in between coats, we'll do my lips and then come back and do a final coat of mascara. I don't know if y'all can hear Nola snoring. She's so cute. She still has the Fenty Beauty lipstick on her head from when I was doing my kiss test yesterday. My kiss proof test. I know I'm gonna get like hardcore judgment for farting. It's like, that's so nasty, whatever. Like, everyone does it. And that's not the first time I farted like during a video before, where it was like audible. So, yeah. I think it's funny, but I don't know, it's probably because my dad instilled that in me, because he used to do that all the time. You know, dad jokes, pull my finger. Dad used to do that all the time, so that's where I get it from. It's just a sign my bowels are moving, which means that I'm healthy. But y'all have been praying I get healthy. There you go. There's a sign. Did you hear Nola's sigh just now? She is like, she has so much attitude. Like, she really is like a little human. But yeah, just putting on mascara. I hope this dress looks good. Should have tried it on, but you know, I just go with the flow. If it doesn't, I'll probably end up wearing black. Or I might wear the dress that I interviewed in. That's like some nostalgia. I can't believe I'll be a teacher for a year on January 2nd. Like, that's crazy. I've already got 1 year under my belt. Almost. Like 1,000 more to go. That's okay. It's only going to get better from here. So that's the good thing. I need to get some better tape for the walls in my classroom, because a lot of my posters and stuff have like fallen down, and like all the words on my word wall are falling down, and it's getting a little annoying. It's like every time I come to school, like almost every day, there's like something new on the ground, and I have like this pile of stuff I need to rehang on the walls. I think it's because the temperature in there fluctuates a lot. So that has been affecting like the stickiness of the tape. And like the humidity, sometimes when it gets really like humid in there, is making the tape like literally peel off the walls. And the tape's like, I'm done, I'm out. Okay, so we're getting some extreme plumping, but we're getting clumping. So I'm gonna have to go in with my Urban Decay Troublemaker to get rid of a few of the clumps on the upper lashes. Lower lashes look good. Urban Decay Troublemaker mascara, great for declumping. Literally takes away all of the clumps and the lumps and the bumps. But then it like separates too much. So All right. We're done with the eyes. Like super simple, little pop of purple, you know. Really like the way my makeup is turning out today. Lips, that's it. That's all we have left. I'm like, what am I missing? For my lips, I'm going in with this Smashbox lipstick. It's an always on metallic matte in Make It Rain. Hey, make it rain. Okay, I'm done. Never used it before. This is what the box looks like. It's a very pretty purple. I have worn this formula before, and I really like it. So let's put this on. Ooh, she's not as opaque as I thought she would be. I still have a little bit of dryness on my lips. Just ignore that. Okay. Yes, this color. I love a good purple lip. This is like a true purple. It's not too bright, not too dark. Exactly what I want. And the point on this really helps to make your application very precise. Okay. Ooh. 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 See, this lip really set it off, right? So I continue to add more when I don't need more, but it's just so pretty. So this is a look. Now that these are dry over here, so I'm gonna take this brush, this kind of fluffy brush. Just gonna brush over them. No, they still look like holes. That's okay though. I'm cool with that. This brush is really soft. Just brushing over my face. Let's dab on the face. Beauty blender. Mesh it all in. These pimples really are sore. So this is the look. Let me know what you guys think down below. I love it. This is perfect for my birthday. Like, I feel beautiful. I'm loving lip color. Ooh, this contour is looking a little bit better now. Like, doesn't look as ratchet. The side still looks better, but you know, it's coming together. So yeah, this is the look. Let me know what you think down below. If you want to see the full look with the dress and everything, you have to check me out on my Instagram or my Snapchat. I need to go put that on, make a few snaps before I go, you know, because I'm cute now. And just look at my teeth. Like, this lipstick really like makes my teeth look white. Again, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all the birthday wishes and the prayers for me to get better. I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm happy, I'm blessed, I'm thankful. I really cannot complain about being 25. Like, my life up to this point has been A1, great, awesome. I'm happy. So let me get dressed in this dress. Let me show it to y'all real quick. Here's the dress with this purple lip. Yo, it's gonna be popping. So I'm about to put this on. It's long enough for school. I'm just concerned about the chest part. You know, it kind of dips down, but your girl ain't got no cleavage. I might wear a tank under it. You know, we'll make it work. So just imagine. Yeah. So that's the dress. Again, thank you for watching. You can see pictures and stuff and videos on my Instagram and my Snapchat. I really do appreciate you. I'm really happy. And yeah, I need to go to work. So yeah, bye. Love y'all.